Right, so 7/21/21. Been a lot of interesting numbers. I was getting my car work done yesterday. Woman pulls in and her license plate, it was something something, but it was then 77721. 77721. I loved it. And anyway, so we're going to start with the gorilla squats. Remember, wide feet, toe touch, grab your toes, pull yourself down. We're going to do 8 of these. And then push your knuckles into the floor to help lift your hips. So pull down actively with your shoulders and back, knees wide, push back up through your knuckles or fingertips, right? From the side, I'm pulling, and just swinging my hips under the shoulders and then pushing through the floor. Again, 8 of these. I think this is number 5 for me. Feel the stretch in the back of the legs at the top. Push the knees wide at the bottom, pull the shoulders back, increase the stretch through the hips. Do one more. Big stretching. And then next exercise I have down is the V-sit press, which I won't be doing. I'm going to do push-ups instead. And Catherine, you may want to take that option as well. So if your shoulders are giving you grief with overhead positioning, do the push-up instead. All right, but the V-sit press, legs are wide, bring the bell up to the shoulder, same rack position, thumb on the collarbone, press up, boom, boom, boom. Going to do 5 and 5, okay? If this is uncomfortable, it doesn't let you sit with your back flat, you can go to the crisscross applesauce type of thing. Boom. But sit nice and tall. 5 left, 5 right. But again, my shoulders, not happy with that. And push-ups feel good. So we're going to do push-ups. A push is a push. Now let's say that overhead presses hurt and push-ups hurt. The next alternative would be planks. A variety of planks, finding positions that don't irritate. So after the push-ups or presses, whatever we're doing, got straight bridge. Now if we were using TRXs, some sort of suspension trainer, instead of the straight bridge, I would have us do a back row, low row with the TRX, which is a pulling exercise like you might do at any gym, except that you're the weight stack. I know Anna and Kathleen are familiar with it. You've probably seen it, Catherine. We're doing 13 of these. I have no idea how many I've done. Peeling the shoulders back, pressing them down into the floor. Pelvic tilt. Should not feel these in your back, your low back at all. Upper back, mid back, yes. Do a couple more because it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. All right, so single leg deadlift, SLDL, one arm row, OAR, SLDO, or. I know everybody gets confused. I'm always saying this. The working limb. The working limbs are opposite. So my left leg is holding me up. That's work. My right arm's got the kettlebell. Hinge and row. Doing 5 of these on each side. It's not about touching the kettlebell to the floor. It's about keeping your back flat, shoulders pulled back. Tall posture. As if you were, doing a plank or walking with a book on your head. You want that nice tall alignment through the torso. Oops, I forgot a row. I'll do a couple more because that last one was kind of screwy. Better, okay. So, show it from the side. The real big thing is posture. if we put a broomstick to the head, mid-shoulder, and tailbone, it should be touching all three of those points through this whole exercise. So head back, not forward. Head back, chin tucked, right? And then we need to start worrying about the hips rocking. Is that hip that's got the free leg up, is it rising up into the sky, or is it staying parallel to the floor? I think that was 5. Okay, ab wheels, or inchworm, or stability ball variation. And there's even a TRX version of this that's easier for people to learn when they're just starting out with the ab wheel. Just remember, all variations, hips are locked forward, shoulders pulled down, tight wrists, 5 reps. Go as far as you're comfortable. Do not let go of the glute squeeze. Almost any time you feel something in your back, it's because you weren't squeezing your glutes and or your abs. Fun fact, squeeze your glutes hard, your abs fire automatically. All right, so the catch clean squat is the same thing we did the other day. The, kind of swing to clean or catch into the goblet squat. I won't do the flip clean version. There's a version where you'd actually take the bell and flip it in the air, then catch it. I'm not doing that now with this big beast. It's very slippery and awkward. It has a weird bolt here that would screw my hands up. It's going to give me grief today, I'm sure. But it's fun when you're outside and play with flipping the bell around and then catching it by the ball and dropping into your squat. So if you're feeling daring, go for it. Otherwise, 8 reps, swing, clean, and a squat. Again, nice tall posture. Always tall posture. The only time we don't have tall posture would be on, say, a frog crunch or a reverse crunch, hanging leg raise. I think this is number 8. Now you should be feeling those in the abs a little bit. Side plank with a crunch. Get the shoulder over that wrist. Top leg supports, bottom leg. Bring them up. 8 reps. And even in these, you're in your head. Work on getting that long, tall posture, right? You shouldn't be hunched over. We're here nice and tall, right? As I bring the leg up, I crunch, but then I'm back to tall. And I'm trying to not actually bend my spine, but more rotate the shoulders around the spine. And then, pull the hip up and under at the same time. Okay, so swings or figure 8s, whatever swing you like, 1 hand, 2 hand, well, hand to hand or 2 hand I would choose. 21 reps at the hips. It's not hand touches, it's hip snaps. And really make it a forceful pop forward. Lock the knee and hip abruptly and really lock them hard. Tall, tall posture at the top again. I have no idea how many I've done. It was like 13. Oh my God. I was right. 10-minute round. So that last little bit is kind of a smoker with the squats and then the swings with the plank in between. So venture on the non-zooming zoomers and the kettlebell kids maybe. Use that row for the straight bridge, Dave. Scott. Yeah. If you got a TRX, use that. And do 2 more rounds.